there, Sitonians! I am Faye Malaki, your host for our final SSCeries episode for this school year. How have you guys been? This school year has surely been a roller coaster ride for each and every one of us. Are you ready to look back at the last 2 months' happenings? We will be accompanied by some special guests to present some of the events for the month of May. What are we waiting for? Let's go!
We started off the month with a splashing summer-themed batch party celebrated by the grade 10, where they danced the night away last May 3.
Following that, we also had the Supreme Student Council elections for the core officers who will lead the next batch of the SSC, which was mainly organized by the ESS-South Commission on Student Elections, or COMSELEC. Each of our candidates have presented themselves with their platforms, projects, and commitment for the development of our community during the campaign period and the meeting 𝗕𝗲𝗃𝗃𝗏. And after receiving around 500 votes in total from the high school student body, the final roster of the SSC core officers have been announced through the COMSELEC Facebook page.
To close off the school year with a blast, the SSC prepared the most awaited event of the year, the High School Night, where all the high school students were invited and gathered last May 26. Most of the students attended the party with costumes, cosplaying various characters from their chosen video games, as our main theme of the school year was Ready, Set On, Start Leveling Up and Beyond, which is inspired by the concept of retro video games. One of the main events celebrated during the high school night was the announcement of the winner for the 𝗦𝗁𝗃𝗏𝗏 Cup of the school year 2022 to 2023. The top 3 is won by the House of San Pedro Calungsod, followed by the House of St. Paul, which won the second place, and finally, the 𝗦𝗁𝗃𝗏𝗏, which is presented to the House of St. John the 23rd.
We also had the Supreme Student Council bequeathal ceremony, where the core officers proudly introduced and passed on their platforms to our newest Supreme Student Council for school year 2023 to 2024, in order to share their voices and provide further wonder as we face new sets of challenges. As they took their oaths in a ceremony marked by faith, love, and selfless service, the new officers presented themselves with confidence.
The current Supreme Chancellor 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗏 passed on the key as the symbol of its duty to the next Supreme Chancellor 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗏𝗃.
Following that, the current Vice Chancellor for Events, 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗏, passed the lock as the symbol of its duty to the next Supreme Vice Chancellor Internal, Faye Malaki.
And to complete the trio of chancellors, the current Vice Chancellor for Services, Faye Malaki, passed the chain as the symbol of its duty to the next Supreme Vice Chancellor External, 𝗂𝗏𝗃𝗏𝗃.
As the iconic duo of scribe, Kuya Kerry Arguelles and Ate Easy Gache fall into one, Ate Easy Gache held the pen as symbol of her re-election, also introducing the pencil as the symbol of its duty to the next assistant scribe, Faith Cummins.
Following that, the current duo of bursar Ate Patricia Bancil and Kuya Daniel Cultura passed the cash box as a symbol of its duty to the next bursar, John Lucky Espiritu.
The current duo of Auditor Julia Peñalba and Enzo Rugast passed on the calculator as the symbol of its duty to the next auditor, Seth Plata.
Taking on strength to the youngest member of the Outreach Committee that also served as the Outreach Head, 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗏 passed on the hammer as a symbol of its duty to the next Operations Head, Daniel Cultura.
Flying steady and high as the paper airplane symbolizes its duty to the re-elected Public Relations Head, Jillian Ramirez, who promised to continue and strengthen her quest for the Sitonians.
And to complete our new hardworking and strong-minded officers, last but not the least, member of the core for school year 2023 to 2024, the current graphics head, Ate Thea Montero, passed on the paintbrush as the symbol of its duty to the next creatives head, 𝗪𝗀𝗃𝗀𝗏.
As the current academic year draws to a conclusion, the Supreme Student Council, with the funds it has collected throughout the school year, orchestrated an outreach program and donation drive reaching out to the Riverside community to help out some families. Last Friday, June 16th, the outreach committee and a few other volunteer SSC members went to the 𝗦𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗏𝗏 court and had a prepared program for the kids.
And now, for the last time, that's all for the months of May and June and this school year's SS series. The SSC and SS series team enjoyed serving you in this school year. It's not goodbye, but see you soon. Thank you and have a wonderful break. See you next school year for Season 2.
Every day